guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to give you something I promised you a few months ago. So back a couple months ago when we got our Draggy, I went out and played with it for the first time, and to be completely honest, it was fun, but I think it was pretty terrible outcome just because I was focusing too much on trying to figure out the Draggy and trying to figure out how to aggressively drive that car. And you know, so I think I've got it figured out now, but anyway, I will give you guys a little recap of how badly that went. So don't worry, it gets better. I've got some updates. So, as you saw there, my best time with the original setup of the car, the only thing that was on it was the MBRP Race catback exhaust, which is still currently on the car, and the Air Raid carbon fiber cold air intake closed box setup. And that is no longer on the car because I have gone back to the stock box since we put the Whipple on. But anyway, the setup the way that it was, the best time I got was the 12.27 for the 60 to 130 time. So no, that's not very good, and I know that, but that's okay. I was figuring it out. Now keep in mind, like I said, that was the stock setup with basically just catback exhaust and cold air intake, nothing major. That was also me figuring out the Draggy, and that was also I was not doing no lift shift or aggressive gear shifting. So anyway, now that I have played with and gotten very comfortable with the no lift shift, I do it quite often now. It's quite fun and it speeds me up big time. So I did repeat Draggy pulls, 60 to 130 pulls with the Draggy after I mastered the no lift shift, because if any of you have never tried that, it is a hard thing to get your brain to undo everything it's ever been taught as far as, you know, clutch in, change gears, clutch out, gas, quickly. No, now you're having to tell your brain, throttle down, clutch in with the throttle staying down, change your gears, and then let off the clutch. It's a hard thing to wrap your mind around until you do it enough that it becomes almost second nature. And I think I'm almost there. I know Marty is. He does that shit all the time now. So anyway, the updated Draggy pulls with the exact same setup on the car as the first. The only difference being, one, it was at nighttime, so it was a little cooler. And two, was that I was no lift shifting and trying to be a little more aggressive on my actual shifts themselves. See, I got a little better. Best time was 11.52 for 60 to 130. Again, that was still on basically stock car except for the exhaust and the cold air intake. So I don't think it was too bad. It was a decent improvement, and clearly, as you can see, the no lift shifting does some major help when it comes to times. So anyway, as most of you know that consistently follow our channel, I now have upgraded the Heart of the Beast, and she now has a Whipple 2.9 liter supercharger. So it is currently running on the Whipple tune, which we have plans in the works to get that changed out as well, but currently still running on the Whipple tune. We have gone back to the stock gearbox, and the exhaust is still the same exhaust that I've had the whole time for all of these Draggy pulls. It's been the MBRP race catback exhaust setup. So with that being said, like I said, I have now mastered the no lift shift. I now have the Whipple on. I was doing these next pulls at night, and so I've got, I think, the best of all of those worlds, and my times are drastically better. I do think I can get them better with proper tuning and just a little more practice, and of course the right, perfect setup as far as weather and, just skill on my part goes. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys these times because they're a whole lot better than those original 12 and 13 second Draggy pulls that I was doing, which, like I said, I've improved myself, I've improved the car, so we've got a lot more to go. But actually, I don't think we have a lot more to go. We just have more to go. So anyway, anywho, the updated Draggy times for my Whippled 2019 Camaro SS1LE with a stock airbox and a catback MBRP race exhaust setup was right, 8.82, whole lot better than those 12 and 13s that we got originally. So with the 8.82 that you saw there, I did indeed no lift shift. It was in the evening. It was on a fairly cool night. I don't remember the exact temperature. I was aggressively driving, and and the other thing that I had not done in the first two setups is I had remembered to turn off the traction control. Don't shoot me, I'm still learning, so so I'll get this all figured out, but my times have gotten so much better. My skill, I think, has gotten quite a bit better, and I do have plans, an appointment, some boxes in the living room. We've got some more, some more improvements coming for her, so. And as she improves, I'm growing with her. So you guys just hold out and keep watching. Anyway, that's my update on our Draggy pulls, the 60 to 130 times with the Camaro that I promised you guys a few months ago. So no, I didn't forget about you. No, I'm not gone from the channel. I'm just working a lot lately. So on my, my Monday through Friday. So I'm sure a lot of you can understand that. So just bear with me, and I'm going to update you guys as much as I can and have as much fun with this car as I can because, girls love racing too. So anyway, I forgot to tell you guys, and if you watch the channel, but the other difference between the 8.82 and the 12.27 from the beginning, along with everything I've already mentioned, I forgot to tell you, I had, the other thing that we should have considered in there is that I've upgraded the tires. I now have the Nitto 555 R2s, and just as an update on those for you guys, they are amazing. I love them. This car here, like I said in a previous video, this thing used to spin in fourth gear, kicking out the tires going down I-4, kicking out the back end on I-4. And now I can't really get it to spin. Now, with one caveat, of course, I have to make sure that the tires are warmed up. So I can't just immediately warm up the car sitting in the garage and then leave the house and go out and do a pull. I have to warm up the tires a little bit first. So whether that be a burnout or, drive them for a few minutes and kind of get things going, then do it. But yeah, if the tires are nice and warm, I've put them on some curves lately, on some back roads near the house which I can show you guys that too. Nothing. They don't hesitate, they don't slip, they don't spin, they don't, nothing. They're perfect. So they're doing a great job, at least for the power level that I'm at currently, which I don't know exactly where that is. I have a sneaking suspicion that we should be, I would think probably low 600s. So maybe if I'm being very conservative, high 500s, low 600s. But anyway, we'll find out soon because like I said, I've got some more improvements coming for her, and along the lines of those improvements is also an appointment with some dyno time. Hopefully before and after, if I can convince my new tuner who's going to be tuning me, which you guys will find out about that later. I'm not going to tell you right now, but if I can get him to do a pre and a post, just to get me some comparison numbers, because I have not dynoed this car since the Whipple on the Whipple tune, and I would like to dyno it on the Whipple tune and then dyno it again on the new tune, the custom tune. So anyway, you guys hang out with me and come along for the ride, and let's see what happens, see how we do. I'm thoroughly enjoying this car, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to share it with you guys as much lately, but I promise I will try and do better. And in the meantime, of course, you know, you have Javi's car, and you got Marty's car, and you got Marty's other car, and you got our friend Pat's car, we've got Rob's car, we've got Danny's car, racetrack videos, and you know, all the dumb stuff that we do. So, but I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate you guys continuing to watch, and those who have subscribed, I really appreciate the subscription. If you have not done so already, please do so. Go ahead and hit the like button, give us some comments. And like I said, make sure you turn on the bell notification too, so that you don't miss any of the updates that we put out. And thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.